Gamerscore has been around since the launch of the Xbox 360. When it first launched, it was a way to show your friends what you've accomplished in any certain game. While it started off innocent enough, it has turned into one of the most monstrous things in gaming history. There's a wide variety of gamers in the world. Today we're going to be focused on a small select group of them, the achievement hunters. I consider myself one of these gamers as I have over 500,000 Gamerscore. Like Sonic fans, achievement hunters have been exploited time after time, release after release with awful under 5-hour completions. Some only taking a grand total of 20 minutes or 5 minutes in the case of Avatar. Here's how easy Avatar is. You get the game, you stick it in your Xbox, you start up the game, you hit B over and over until you have 1,000 Gamerscore. It used to be an anomaly to have a game like Avatar, where back in the 360 days, if you got 100,000 Gamerscore in 1 year, it was an accomplishment, and a tough one at that. But now, games like Avatar are released all the time. While they may not be as easy as I just described, the amount of time is still minimal. Don't get me wrong, there are some gems among games like this. Like Jump Jet Rex, for example. Jump Jet Rex turned out to be one of the best games I have ever played on Xbox. You play as a little dinosaur trying to save the world from a meteor. It's a great platformer and one of the best gaming experiences I've had in a while. It dances the line of impossible and challenging, and the more you play, the better you get. Some challenging achievements here, like beat the whole game without dying, and defeat a boss rush without dying. But there's also some fun achievements, like cover one level in your ashes, or finding a faster way to beat a level by dying. It's a fun game, and not many people know about it, but I implore you to try it out. But then, this game is overshadowed by the amount of shit that achievement hunters play to get achievements. Neo Geo games, games like Spencer, Maximum Football 2018, Scalarex, and Bounce Rescue. And this is why this video is being made. It's really a disgrace for these games to be on a next-gen console when they look like they belong on the Super Nintendo or PlayStation 1. Now don't get me wrong, games that call back to the SNES era are not what I'm complaining about. Stardew Valley, Owlboy, Dead Cells, Shovel Knight, Celeste are perfect examples of callbacks to that era done right. But look at this. This is Spencer. No one would play this game if it didn't have achievements. But you don't have to take it from me. Hey Spencer, should anyone ever play your game? No. But it doesn't stop there. Take a look at Bounce Rescue. Now this isn't a 1 to 2 hour completion, but closer to 15 hours. It's a terribly awful game that doesn't know what the word easy means. Not because it's difficult, but rather the game design is bad. What you're seeing on screen now is one of the hardest levels in the game. But it's only halfway through the game. Due to poor design, it's near impossible to get through this jump, and if you spend 10 minutes in the same level, it kicks you out. Look at this! The only difference between normal and easy is on easy you start with a helmet that makes you take half damage, but if you die, you lose that helmet forever. Why is this a game? Why did I beat this from start to finish? Questions I wish I had the answer for, and I do have them. Game copies given to Xbox Resource for review purposes. Go and check them out at xboxresource.com. I'll put a link to their site and YouTube channel in the description. Thank you for supporting my friends. But by far the 2 worst games I have ever played for achievements are Dying Reborn and Albedo Eyes from Outer Space. They both surprisingly have the same problems. Terrible acting, like The Room bad. Extremely easy puzzles, followed by extremely complicated puzzles, followed by easy puzzles. A storyline impossible to follow and really just a headache to play. Here's a scenario for you. You're forced to eat something awful, like a microwaved organ from an animal. Let's say a liver, for example. Really think about your reaction when eating that. You got it in mind? I'll give you a second. Here's the voice actor in Dying Reborn doing just that.
Shirley is waiting for you, Matthew.
Shit, I know! Shut up, you bastard! Matthew, come on now. You can do it. It's just the heart of an animal. Come on. You must swallow it. Do it for Shirley. Once I save Shirley, I swear I'm gonna kill that lunatic. Oh, the smell! So disgusting! Close your eyes. Don't think. Just chew. Swallow it, and it will be over soon. Something's stuck. A tag? What does it say? 105?
How does it taste? Not so bad, right?
Fun fact, as I'm sure you've noticed, it was a human organ. I guarantee your reaction in your head was 10 times worse when you imagine eating an animal organ than his reaction for eating a human one. I mean, the bad guy is wearing a fish on top of his head. Can we get some effort here? This is what ID at Xbox has led to. Now, has ID at Xbox only led to bad short games? No. Transference is a perfect example of a 2-hour game that is thought-provoking and really keeps the player invested all the way to the end. ID at Xbox needs to have some sort of play testing phase for these games to see if they are designed well enough to be released to the market. There's already a place on the Xbox store for games like this without achievements, but Microsoft is so money hungry, they will just keep pumping awful games like this out non-stop. Then, Microsoft had the amazing idea to stack games like Neo Geos, re-releasing them on Windows 10. So players could earn the exact same achievements they did on Xbox on Windows 10, doubling the easy achievements and making them buy 2 copies of the same game. All these awful games are being bought twice for the same awful experience and are now going to be able to release more awful games because they are selling hundreds of copies, thousands in some cases. Here's a perfect example. World Heroes, a Neo Geo game, sold 3,991 copies according to True Achievements, a site dedicated to helping people get achievements, and then sold 662 on Windows 10. The same game, but sales boosted by re-releasing it on Windows 10. This, of course, is only people on True Achievements. It doesn't count anyone else that has bought the game. What I'm really trying to get across in this video is that I want more Neo Geos and awful easy completions. Xbox, I want to reach 1 million Gamerscore by 2021. Keep releasing these games. I'm addicted. Hey everyone. For this month's charity, I've chosen the Anxiety and Depression Association of America, or ADAA. ADAA is a newer nonprofit established in 1979 dedicated to the prevention, treatment, and cure of anxiety, depression, OCD, PTSD, and co-occurring disorders through education, practice, and research. While this is their brief description, they do so much more, and a link in the description can show you right to their About page. Also, I have a GoFundMe page set up, and if you just donate $1, it'll help out their organization immensely. Thank you so much. Dying Reborn. Okay. Fantastic.